Hey, welcome back to the channel, everyone. Hope you all had a great weekend. And for anyone impacted by the storms here in the US specifically, hope you and yours are safe and doing all right. Today we've got another tournament match. This is technically game one of a possible 3-game set in the semifinal round of the Crossroads at Con tournament in the official Gates of Hell Discord. If you're watching this and you've ever thought about getting into competitive PvP or playing in tournaments, highly recommend joining us. There are ranked games running regularly, tournaments like this one, and most of them do come with cash prizes for the winners. There are also other events that pop up throughout the year as well, so definitely a lot of fun to get involved with. But with that said, let's jump on into game one here and see how this plays out. So we are matched up against a fairly well-known opponent of ours at this point. We seem to end up going against Meow7 in every tournament we play for some reason. We are once again going up against him. We are playing on the Jarvan map from the Televosta DLC, so Finnish DLC map. We are playing as the Germans. We are the all-around doctrine. And Meow actually went with the Allies, or the Americans. Yeah, the Allies, obviously, but the Americans here. In this tournament, we were actually limited to just Germany for the Axis, and then the Allies had to play either the UK or the US. So no USSR, no Finns. Any maps in the rank queue are okay to play, hence why we're playing on a Finnish map here. But definitely difficult, I'd say. Definitely a challenge for the Germans going up against the British specifically, but Meow was nice enough to go with the US. So very much appreciate that from him. We went with the Volks Grenadier, 2 squads, one out to our north point, one into the middle. Trying to get a good overlay of these 2 points first and foremost, and then we'd go for the left point next. Meow's at a bit of a disadvantage, unfortunately, playing as the US, just in terms of how expensive his infantry squads are and how difficult it is to get guys out compared to Germany specifically here. So we absolutely outnumber him. We already have a 3rd squad coming into the middle as well. And his automatic rifleman detachment that he did send to the right has pretty much already been taken care of. It's 3 guys versus 9, 8 or 9, so definitely difficult for him to make any headway there. The US, you really kind of have to play slow, at least from my experience when I've played them. I've always tried to play them as slow as can be because rushing does not seem to do any benefit. And right now, as we can see, Meow's got a really nice base of fire with some foxholes in the back there. But most of our guys are actually behind those wood piles in the middle, and then up on the rocks. So we've got a nice line of sight. And I'm going to move these guys up and dig them in. Try to take advantage of this rock formation here and the fact that Meow has to go around it. So we're going to get a couple of these guys. Might even get a nice nade. We get 2 there. 3rd one, or 2nd one, does get all 3. And on the other side, these guys take out the other half of the squad. As Meow says, he loves rocks. Finnish maps are notorious for their rocks and the rock formations. As we can see, this one is littered with it, or with them, I should say. So definitely a pain. With his lack of manpower to kind of get squads, we've already got a 4th squad into the far left point now. So we are already working on a triple cap since we've been able to really dig in the middle, hold the right point that he went for. And now I'm going to set these guys up as far as I can. Taking out the rifle grenadier's rifles, the main rifle, and just setting them up on the grenadier rifle. That way they're just firing rifle grenades, which will be perfect for us. I want to get as maximum damage as we can. and then I'm going to continue trying to using these wood piles to my advantage. Using the bazooka though, cheeky, to take out, I don't know if that was an MG guy on the rock or what, but he's using anything he can to his advantage here. But we did call in a static MG42 as well to kind of lay down some suppressing fire. I've been using these a little more here and there when needed, but I do need to get it into a better position. So we're going to try to sneak it through this little opening. It looks like we might be able to. Maybe the AI can do it. No. There we go. All right. Better position. A little further up. We're going to suppress his foxholes there. And I'm going to see if maybe I can get this guy into his back line. Maybe get a line of sight advantage there while we get these Fusiliers into the point. We're going to smoke out. And then hopefully any infantry that comes close will be decimated by these MP4s. Might even try to rush up with some grenades if we can here through the smoke. But looking at the mini-map, there is a blob of American infantry coming on the left, so I will have to get over to that in a second here. Grenade placement. All right. And now we gotta focus. We got a nice juicy target there. He does react quick enough. We're gonna try with the second guy. He still reacts quick enough. We do get two of them. We're gonna continue throwing grenades as he's running up on us now, and he's chucking grenades. We'll wipe. Pretty sure we wiped nearly the entire squad there, thankfully. So a very good exchange for us. This has definitely set us up in a very good position, especially with Tier 1 being out now. So we are going to go with the Puma. I have no idea what doctrine he is. There's there's three that you can go as the Americans that I think are kind of beneficial. Looks like he is the offensive, so he's got the M8 Scott, so heavy HE. Bit detrimental because he can kind of lob it over over the rocks and kind of stay back as far as he can. So that'll kind of be annoying. He's got another massive blob coming on the east side. So I'm going to try to orient this MG guy into a little better position. But we do just expose him to the M8, unfortunately. And I'm trying to see now what angle I can possibly get on that thing, as he's just kind of focus firing on the MG42 Lafayette right now. It looks like I might be able to get him there, but I'm going to bring over this secondary squad I called in to try to reinforce this left point. I don't want to lose it so easily. We're doing great. I mean, you know, almost 700 at 7 minutes, 7.5 minutes nearly. We've got a pretty decent hold on the middle. Right, I'm not really worried about that much, but I don't want to make it too easy for Meow. All it takes is giving him one opening, and he will likely rinse us. That's just the caliber of a player that he is. But we're going to put this flamethrower to good use, immediately scatter the secondary rangers that were coming up, although he does have a ton here. A lot of wood piles, so I know grenades are going to start flying, so I got to get these guys out. Almost baiting them and getting the flamethrower involved. We're going to try to reposition some of them, get a couple of the others out onto the sides. Looks like he's got some type of light vehicle moving up into the middle. Looks to be a half-track full of infantry. So he is rushing in more infantry to the point. So those are going to be, I would assume, higher tier guys. I'm going to bring my own half-track to the left. Try to help reinforce this as we're still holding a 3-cap, although he is now decapping middle, especially with that half-track moving in. Half-track eats a Puma shot, so that's fantastic. We've got a hail of grenades coming in. We do have to deal with this because we're now down to a 2-cap. We got up some Gebergsjägers with higher cap weight and accuracy. Our AT Inf is just making sure the half-track's dead, I guess. It's fantastic. We'll utilize this guy's Panzerfaust. Why not? Fired into that tree. Miss. Really unfortunate. And we're working on a 1 cap now. So he's decap left. He's decapping middle. We get a nice shot on the M8. Somehow we hit the turret. We hit him again. We don't do much. He's nearly capped left, so we're going to bring that up. Yeah, I don't know how we can shoot over and he can't. The OP drill attack. And with this, he calls GG. So, very quick one for game 1. We'll move on to game 2, and we'll see what we can do in this best of 3. Hope you enjoyed.